Hi there guys, welcome back. Not too sure of how much of the last video I'm actually going to put out. As of recording this, it's 10 minutes after I finished the last video. But as you guys are aware, my van failed its MOT. So I've now got to put it right. First things first, putting it back to my short springs because I am not driving around any longer with it back at its normal ride height. So that's getting changed. Gonna keep that exhaust on. Got the headlights to do, the oil leak to do, the steering rack bushings. What am I on about? The steering rack boots or gaiters, whatever you want to call it. And I think that was it. Get this thing for an MOT and then I can start looking at getting the welding done. Probably just gonna buy a new step, cut that one out, put a new step in. But yeah, was hoping not to have that oil leak, but never mind, can't win them all. But let's get this thing back down to a proper ride height because that looks horrific. Just before I put it all back together, that's the standard spring, that's the Falconer 5-inch. I mean, I could get that, obviously that's on there, I could probably get that in there. That is nuts. Right, let's finish getting this in. Just like that, back onto its proper springs, which is how it should be. I mean, that ride height is a lot better. Back down to its proper ride height. That's exactly how it should be sat. The front needs to be adjusted, but for now I can leave it like that. So I'm happy with that. More drivable. Now I just need to attack the MOT fails. So yay, it's probably getting oily. Well, one of the fails is indicator near side incorrect colour. Offside orange, near side white. So I need a bulb. There we go, easy fix. Headlight aim near side and offside, that just needs to be adjusted. That's because I've had the front end apart. When I done a timing belt, I took everything apart, so this needs to be adjusted. Rear reflectors, that is just because I blacked out the lights. That was my own stupid fault, but I'm gonna get some stick-on reflectors, that'll solve that problem. Steering gaiter, I need to go pick them up. And oil leak, that's going to be the fun one, but I have a plan for that. This lot shouldn't cost me that much. The steering boots, that is only a couple of quid. I think they're 16 quid for the pair. Reflectors, I think they're 3 quid for the pair of them. Oil leak, that's not going to cost me anything. And a bulb, I've probably got one in the shed, or I'll just steal it off of this for an hour. Yeah, shouldn't be too bad. That oil leak's going to be a pain. It's absolutely bogging underneath there. And can't remember if it was in the last video or this video, but there we go, with the van low, it's up to like my eyebrows instead of before it was there. I prefer a lower van, don't like it higher. Be slow, be low, that's the motto. Hi there guys, welcome back. It's been a few days since I last filmed because of the weather, and by the looks of it, it's about to start raining again. But today we're going to get this oil seal put in. It is the seal for the crankshaft, that's where all the oil is coming from. I've had it for a while, I've just been putting this job off. But as you can see, I have got it up on the ramps and got it up nice and high because I am going to have to take the timing apart and what have you. I was hoping to have the crank seal by now, but where I live in the south of Wales, that's not happening because we're in lockdown again. So I'm just going to have to do this seal and then go back to do that afterwards. But we have basically got the tray off, and as you can see, a nice pile of clothes and cardboard because there is oil everywhere and I do not want that oil all over my drive. So I think what we might do is get the gazebo out in a minute because I don't want to get too wet, and then pull the timing off of this and then show you me putting the seal in. But I'm going to get this under tray off and I'll probably just show you the amount of oil that is flicked everywhere. So Let me get this on the tray off and I'll see you in a sec. Try and do the best I can at this, but this all underneath here, even back here on the subframe, is all oily, and all on front you can literally see nothing. Where's my finger? Nothing, and then it starts getting oilier and oilier until we get to around here, which is, there's the bottom pulley. That's what I need to replace, which I haven't got, and it's all the oil seems to be under here somewhere. So I do think it is that bottom seal, which is underneath this. So I've got to take this off, and then there's the actual camshaft and the main drive for the, there's oil up here. Where's that oil coming from? We're going to get this all taken apart, and once we get to roughly where we think it is, we'll get back to you and show you our findings. Well, it's been an hour or so later, already on the cider, and managed to get all of these pulleys and shields and stuff off. Managed to get to here, and there is the seal. I'm pretty sure it is that. I mean, everything around here just looks wet. In fact, you can even see it's there. I'm not really showing up too much on the torch, but that is the problem. So let's get that replaced. Hopefully can get that in quite easily. Put it all back together again. Problem solved. Well, I'm going to be honest, yesterday was an absolute joke. But before I get onto that, today it's my son's birthday. So went out, did a few bits and bobs, took him to McDonald's. Can't really do too much because in the south of Wales we're in lockdown. So got him a new scooter, took him out on that, and it's a bit later in the day and I'm getting back on it. Do have a McDonald's though. Whoop, whoop. Yesterday, I think I showed you I got all the timing off and the pulley off. That in there, that is all the seal I need to get out, and it has been coming out in tiny little lumps. So what I need to do is I need to get a screw and try and pull it out bit by bit. There's a little bit of damage there. I'll probably chuck a picture up on the screen so it'll be a bit better. There's a little bit of damage on it, but spoken to a few people, it's not a problem as long as I can get that new seal to seat properly. So yeah, this has turned out to be a bit of a pain in the ass. So I'm going to get this lot done. I'll pick this back up once it's actually done and we can start making tracks, because the only other things we need to do is the steering boot here. As you can see, absolutely perished. Same on the other side. I think the only other thing other than them, which I'm going to be picking up tomorrow as long as this is all back together, is indicator bulb. Oh, and reflectors for the back. So yeah, not too bad. So I'm going to get this lot done. I'll pick a camera back up once I've done it. Also, who else with a T4 has a little garden growing in their vent? Anyway, catch you in a sec. Well, we're back, and what an uphill struggle I had. As you can see, the sun's getting lower, but it's all back together again. Timing's all on, all in time, auxiliary belts on, all the bolts are tight. Clean this crap up in a minute. I did try the screw trick. Supposed to screw the screw into the seal, and then once it starts to bite, pull it and it comes out. That didn't work. Mine was wedged beyond belief. So what I ended up doing, let's see if I can get it to focus for you. There you go. I ended up getting a flat-headed screwdriver, grinding it pretty much flat without it getting too brittle. Managed to wedge, I can't show you, but I managed to wedge that in and dig most of it out. And that did work. So the only thing left to do now is start it, which is the scariest bit when you've had the timing apart. So wish me luck. And she started. Hopefully it holds oil. The only thing to do now is take it for a drive, make sure it doesn't leak any oil, which will be tomorrow when I go get the steering arm boot things. Hopefully it doesn't leak any oil, but I'm going to get this wheel put back on, get a van put back together again, get inside, have a nice takeaway, enjoy the rest of my son's birthday with him. So we will see you tomorrow. And it's a new day. As you've seen in yesterday, we did do the oil leak. I mean, we're just going out testing, make sure it doesn't leak now. and we're going to go pick up the steering boot gatory things, get that done, and then this can go down for its retest. I can get this video edited, put up online, finish with this problem, and my fuel light has just come on. Awesome. So we're going to go pick up these, and as you can see, the weather is absolutely stunning. So I can see me getting nice and wet, putting them in later. So I will see you when we get back home. Well, we're back from the shops, and it was raining. I didn't film anything, hence why the gazebo's up. But typically the sun's decided to come out. But managed to get them all fitted. They're done. Oil leaks done. I've got those sticky indicators that I think everything's done now. So I'm gonna get the under tray back on, get the wheel back on, see if we can get down there and get a retest done. Hopefully we can get this done and I can stop dicking about working on this. Well, just on my way down to get the MOT, I've just phoned them up and they could squeeze me in. Everything is now done, so fingers crossed it'll pass. So yeah, see you when I get back. And it's currently the next day. I completely forgot to film the outro to this. I've done all the editing and yeah, completely forgot to do the outro. I went down there to get the retest. I was talking to the boys for a little while, and one of them actually has an aftermarket steering wheel he's selling, and it looks pretty cool, so I'm going to buy that off of him. So that's now the Momo, and not too sure the brand of this actually, but when I get it I'll show you. But anyway, that's not the point in this video, the retest, and I'm pleased to say we have a pass. That's pretty cool. That's now 12 months of MOT, just keep it maintained, and we are golden. Bit of an uphill struggle, but we got there in the end. Not going to keep you guys much longer. I mean, this video is probably long enough as it is. If you've got to this part of the video, drop me a comment and let me know. I really appreciate that. But until the next one, if you like this video, please give it a great big thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, go hit that subscribe button. Take it easy, guys.